On a ground that's so hard to defend like Taunton, once a team gets a run on it, it can be hard to stop regardless of who's playing. And I think we just looked to go a little bit too hard too soon. After the start that we had, I think we probably forced it a little bit too much and probably left it to somebody else. We thought that somebody else was going to do the job. At the same time, we still got ourselves into a great position. We got guys a little bit of time in the middle, get a bit of a flow into the World Cup, particularly Sean Marsh, who hadn't played a game, to come in and get some time in the middle. All in all, I thought that the position that we got ourselves into was a really positive one. It's tough coming up against different opposition all the time in terms of changing your preparation and adapting game by game, because you don't get into a rhythm against the same team like you do for 3.5 years in between World Cups. It'd be nice for our batting to just keep improving. I don't think we've gone anywhere near our best. As long as we're improving and continue to go up and not go backwards, I think that's the key. Sri Lanka have been unlucky with the couple of games that they've had washed out. You look down their side and there's a lot of experience there, there's a lot of world-class players, so you can never take any team in this competition lightly. The fact that we've been playing consistently, basically every 3 days for the last week and a half has been really positive, that we're in cricket mode at the moment where you just play, travel, which gives you a good opportunity just to keep the flow going. It's good though that when you're in that phase of the tournament and you're just playing all the time. Sri Lanka, they're going to be a very tough opposition, no doubt.
Pretty unsatisfactory week in Bristol, unfortunately, where we didn't manage to get any match play in at all. Most of the venues have got an indoor centre which at least offers something, but it's not ideal. You know, in a perfect world we'd like to be outside all the time, and obviously we haven't played probably for about 12 days now in a game, so that's not quite where we'd like to be. But we're not the only side who is struggling with some of these circumstances, so we make the best of what we can and prepare as well as we can for the Australia game. They've got a strong pace attack up front, so they'll come hard, I'm sure, with Stark and Cummins with the new ball. With the bat, they've got some players in form. Steve Smith's already found some form. David Warner, obviously, the other day as well. So they made 300 at Taunton on what looked like quite a tricky pitch, to be honest. So they'll probably come here with a bit of confidence. The mood's good. Bristol was frustrating. Probably most frustrating in that the only days where we wouldn't have got any play at all were the 2 match days. The practice days we managed to get quite a bit done. It was just the match days where the weather was really horrendous. The distance in time since our last game is a factor, but everyone's enjoying the World Cup. It's been a great World Cup in many respects, just maybe a bit too much of the wet stuff. They're all big ones. Yep, Australia, England, India, they've all got to come up in our last 5. Plenty of big games. The World Cup has been a really exciting tournament. Many big games, and we're looking forward to all of them.